All right, we got Alex West, sophomore linebacker, Joe Germinerio, sophomore quarterback, Coach Mangone. Coach, can you start off with a quick recap of the game?
Yeah, obviously, first and foremost, congrats to Mary Harden Baylor. Obviously, Class C program from the top down, and unbelievable athletes. We saw what we saw today was what we saw on film, and I'm proud of our guys for battling their tails off. And we started in a bad way, and gave them a 15-yard touchdown drive. You can't do that against great teams.
Yeah, you had the 2 turnovers early. You chalked it up as nerves, being in the semifinal the first time, or?
I think so, absolutely. I mean, it's uncharted territory for us, and it's a great environment here, playing for our home team, not necessarily a visiting team, and we just came out probably a little nervous, and I think it showed. And then you take the talent that those guys have. It's an uphill battle from there.
Joe, you have 31 completions, but goes for just about 196 yards. Was it the pass rush that kept him getting it downfield, or was it the speed of the secondary, UMHB, or what do you think the difference was?
It was a combination of both. That's the best D-line we're probably going to face. Win or lose that game, I think, including the Mount Union, Wisconsin-Oshkosh, they were just really good up front. Their linebackers flowed wherever we went, and their D-backs were just, it was a really fast team, and obviously it showed with not having a lot of yards per attempt. So we did what we did, or did what we could, and credit to Mary Harden Baylor.
You had some red zone chances, Coach, that didn't cash in on. What was the...
And that's frustrating, right? You play against, I think, the number 1 scoring defense in the country, and you get yourself down there, and I think we're in the 2-yard line into the half. We get back down to maybe the 3-yard line, I believe the fourth quarter. And then not punching in, it takes a toll on you too. You're human, and when you don't capitalize on those opportunities, it really takes the wind out of your sails per se, right? So that was tough, and we worked on some red zone stuff we wanted to do all week, and we just didn't execute at the level we needed to get the end zone.
Alex, y'all had to, and we do say y'all. Y'all had to defend a short field right off the bat twice. How did y'all settle down that defense? Because you held them in check pretty much the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's difficult when you got a short field, but bad days happen. But after the first couple drives, we just settled in and did what we usually do.
Coach, talk about your quarterback. He had pressure in his face all game long, but he's continued to give you a chance and a chance and a chance.
Absolutely, and that's what I told him at the end of the game. I forget by his ability that he's only a sophomore. And kind of going back to your question earlier about getting that, obviously, the ball out of our hands early. That was kind of our game plan, right? We actually used the phrase hot potato, right? And the first time in my 19 years of coaching that I've ever had to do that. And I think we have an outstanding O-line. They are a ridiculous D-line. And for this guy to hang in that pocket and for our lineman to battle all game, it's a tribute to how tough he is and how tough those kids are. And I'm absolutely super proud of our entire team for not just for today, but for the entire season and get us to this point. And I can tell you we'll be back, and I can tell you we'll be a lot better next time we come back.
You were fun to talk to early in the week because you're so excited, but just the growth of your program, where it's going. How do you build from here? What is the next step?
Well, the next step is going after and getting the best kids, and that starts Monday. We'll be on the road Monday. It's a phase. Recruiting is the lifeline of your program, and we've already got about 7 commits for the spring that we're ecstatic about that are transferred from scholarship level, and we're going to build off that and go out and find the best players that we can get that want to be part of a competitive program.
Building on that, what do you tell your seniors after this game? Disappointing loss, great season, though. What do you tell them?
Absolutely, and how proud we are. I mean, they came here, going into the 2013 season, we had won 11 games in 3 years, right? And then we went 8-3 in 13, and this is the product of that season. And this is our first full recruiting class to get us to this point, the national semifinal, and to compete with the returning national champions on their home surface is a testament to how much they've grown in these 4 years. But we're awfully excited about the platform they put us on to grow further. Because I've said it since 13, this train is leaving, it's moving, and it's gonna continue to go. And you only get better and stronger by getting the best players. And when you got guys like this, looking at 2 sophomores that have 2 more years amongst a lot of other guys that will be back, it's a tribute to our seniors, and I hope they can come back in a few years and take some satisfaction in where they started us and where hopefully we can continue to go.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.